Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Sunday. And welcome to Cooking with a Side of Snide. I am your hostess, Lisa, and I am fortunate today to have my sous chef / elf, Jose. And of course, Tweety is joining us because Tweety. So today we are doing Desayuno a la Tica, which is Costa Rican breakfast. So we have already made a big pot of gallo pinto, for which there is a separate video. And with that, we're going to make our take on tortillas. Now, Jose will like to say that
There are as many ways of making tortillas as there are Mexican, Central American, and even South American people. So there's an enormous variety of ways of making tortillas. This is going to be our take. My mom's style, of course, because that was how I learned it.
Okay. So what we need is really basically very few ingredients. It's this mas seca, a little of this, which you can get in a store like Wegmans or a regular grocery store. And this, which you can't. You have to buy this online. This is called Doña Arepa. And this, I think it's made in Colombia. I can't remember where it's made.
I think so, yeah.
Anyway, my sister-in-law, one of my sister-in-laws, uses this, and I liked it so much that we decided to buy it. And
in Costa Rica.
No, I bought it online, actually.
Right, but it's used in Costa Rica.
It's used in Costa Rica. So, you want to advise me on how much here?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is one of our eyeball it things.
Right.
Just tell me.
It all depends on how many tortillas you're going to make, so...
Tell me when to stop here.
A little more.
A little more?
Yeah.
All right, and then we're going to have it.
Yeah, how many tortillas?
Well,
Not too many, right?
Whatever.
Okay.
However many it makes. So that was the amount of mas seca. I have no idea how much that is. We're eyeballing it here.
Oh.
And then here's the Doña Arepa. I need your assistance here, darling, because I need to know
Sure.
how much to put in.
Probably that amount would be about this
What's that?
size.
What is that? A cup and a half?
Yeah.
That looks like a cup and a half. And then I'm just going to add some more. I need, some of this. I just need you to advise me on how much to put in.
Keep going.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, so it's not a ton. That's how much it is. And we add salt to that?
Yes.
You want to do the salt because you're
Okay.
better at that than me.
Well, it's one of those things that you put salt and you have to taste it once it's done. So you have to keep putting salt or not, depending on how much you put at the beginning.
It's a matter of taste.
But it's a matter of taste. I'm not putting too much actually now.
All right, now we mix it with hot water, correct?
Hot water, yes.
All right, so we'll just move this here, and we will. Do I want to do that part, honey?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let me get it.
So I'm gonna let the hot water running here.
All righty. Yeah, just hot water from the tap. Fine.
Okay. And not much because it may turn into mush, and
No, I
you
think
don't want
need-
that. It's dough.
You need more than that, I think.
Yeah.
A little more. All right, let's mix
So
that
it's
up and
again,
see how that.
it's eyeballing it because
Because that's. Just a
you
free-
can use your hands
this
if
is-
you want to. I'm gonna use my hands pretty soon.
Do you want to put gloves on, or just
Yes.
use your bare hands?
I'll wash my hands.
You wash your hands? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably enough.
No, if we put too much water, then you add a little more
You can put more
masa
masa in there.
Masarepa and masarica.
Doña Arepa.
Doña Arepa and masarica.
Mas seca and Doña Arepa.
There you go.
Okay, so let's show how that looks now.
Still needs a little more water. It has to be.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna use my hands
Yeah, I think you should.
because it's the only way to get it ready. I think it's a little too aguada, but we can put more of the dough. Can you put more?
I don't think it needs any more salt. So.
No.
Doña Arepa?
Yeah.
All right.
This is a little okay.
I'm gonna try that.
It needs to give, but can't be too mushy.
All right, so I'm gonna actually, we're gonna take a short break while he's doing that, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
And we're back.
All right. So this is how it should look. I mean, it's enough that you can actually clump a little piece that was going to be used in making the first tortilla here.
So
All right,
it's
so
not
this is
too
it.
it's not too watery, you know. All right, so now I have this nifty thing. This is a tortilla press. Let me just say that everyone in Jose's family does this freestyle, but
By hand.
I can't do it. I have to
Neither
use.
can I.
I can't either. But I have both of my sister-in-laws can do this freehand, like just with their hands, and my mother-in-law could do it too. But we're going to use the press. So this is a couple pieces of wax paper that I should have prepared already. Jose's gonna get the pan ready. Oh, show him the comal.
Oh yeah.
This is a comal.
what's called el comal. It's I don't know if you
It's
can
cast
see it.
iron.
Cast iron, and we grease it up a little, so that they don't stick. And that really makes the tortillas taste really good.
Yummy, yum.
It's traditional.
Yes,
All over the
a
place.
traditional item. Everybody has them in Latin America and Costa Rica. All right, so this is a freestyle thing. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of the dough. That's probably too much. All right, a little dough. Make it in a ball and press it down on the first piece of wax paper. Put the second piece of wax paper over the top, and then you press down on this like that. And now this is when you'll be able to tell if the dough is right. If it doesn't stick, then it's correct. We did it good. See, wax paper basically comes right off.
And that's the first
And then
tortilla.
that's the first tortilla. So I'll do a few more while Jose starts to cook them. And then we'll take a break and show you the towards the end. But I'll keep going. So press, press, press. Very easy. I actually bought this tortilla press. I used to belong to a cookbook club, which explains why I have 6 million cookbooks, almost none of which I use. Anyway, and occasionally they would have items for like this that you could buy, and that's when I bought this thing. Okay, so actually I'm gonna attempt to do one freehand, so you know how I can't do it. So this is kind of how, I don't know, can you even see that? Yeah, okay. Like I'm still putting it into a ball, pressing it down, and then you kind of just go like this, which is like impossible. Okay, so it takes forever, unless you're my mother-in-law or my sister-in-law.
They do it in
So
2 seconds.
that's as far as I'm gonna get with that, because it just doesn't work. For me, I can't do it. So I'm gonna put it on the press and finish it with the press, because I can. All right, and there we go.
The comal has to be really hot.
Yeah, it has to be pretty hot. It's great. This is a great cast iron comal. Pretty sure I got it on Amazon. So is it pretty easy to come back? That's pretty ready. It's smoking. The comal is smoking, just like my husband. What? Oh, shut up, Tweety. All right, okay, so I'm going to show you now how that's going in the pan. You just put them in the comal like that, and they start to, you can't really see it too well, but they start to steam a little bit. And if we're lucky, they'll start to
sizzle a little.
To sizzle, and they'll start to pop, what is the word I'm looking for? They start to pop up a little bit.
Yeah. They get some burn marks, but like golden burn marks, which is the sign that tortilla is made or cooked.
That's the way they should look. Okay, so here we go. Press, press, press. Press, press, press. And here we go. Now, so let me know when you're ready to turn those, and I'm gonna take a break. Now, are you ready to turn them now, or?
No, they need a little more.
Okay, so Jose's ready to turn over the tortillas. You want me to bring the camera a little closer?
Yeah.
Here we go.
So they get a little golden marks, but not enough.
Oh, my camera work really so bad. Okay, there we go. You can sort of see that they have a little bit of brown mark on them. And I don't recommend doing it by hand like Jose's doing it, because you're going to burn yourself, but he can do it because he's used to it. All right, so we're continuing to make them, and let's see if they poof up. It'd be nice if they did. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Not always. If you see one poofing, let me know and I'll zoom in.
You keep that control of the fire.
Yeah, it's on
High
medium.
and medium,
Between medium and high, I'd say.
Yeah.
So what? The amount of masa that we used has made 8 tortillas. Or it will be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's going to make 8 tortillas, which is a nice amount.
Good enough for lunch.
Breakfast and lunch.
This one.
Oh, we got a little poofilation going?
Yeah, it's starting to poof up a little. That means it's cooking inside.
All right, so that's the way it's supposed to go. They're supposed to poof up a little bit. It doesn't always happen.
But when they do, they taste delicious.
Then you know you did it right. I mean, they're still going to be good because, it's a bunch of corn. How could it not taste good? And we will serve, obviously, we'll have the gallo pinto. And I think, are we going to make eggs with it too?
Yeah.
Serving some fried eggs or something.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, are they done? Good. All right, so let me bring those over here. So this is kind of how they look when they're done. And Jose's going to put a few more on. 2 more. You can do 2 at a time.
2 at a time, yeah.
Come on.
Because it's small.
All right, so we're going to take a short break while the rest of these cook, and we'll be back. All right, so we got a little poofulation going we wanted to show you. You can just see it on this one here. Oops. It's poofing just a teeny bit. That's the way it should happen. This one is poofing a little too. That's kind of the way you want them to cook. And we think it has to do with the amount of heat that you have on, how hot it is.
Yeah, those are the golden ones.
Yeah, they're a little darker, which is nice. Yeah. Very tasty.
All right, I think those are.
I think those are done? All right, then we're going to put the last two on here.
Thanks, that's hot.
Oh, yeah, well, you know. There we go. Got it. Ooh.
This is stuck in there.
No.
Let's put it right here.
Oh, Tweety spoke. No, I didn't say anything. Burn it. Burn it. Okay, so those are cooking. We're going to cook those up with a couple of sunny side up eggs and some gallo pinto, and that's the...
Gallo pinto right there.
Yeah.
Yum.
No, let me show that. Also very, very delicious. Check out our gallo pinto video too we've made recently. It shows exactly how we make it. Again, a million ways to do that, but I'll check in right as soon as they're all done. I'll check in again. Now we got a real poofing tortilla. I'm not even sure you can really see that.
Yeah,
but
you can see it.
You can sort of see how that is poofing up, and that's exactly what is supposed to happen. So we done good today. All right. Tortillas.
Tortillas a la tica.
A la calvo, I guess you should say. Very, very easy to make. They smell amazing, and they are very, very delicious.
And the spirit of my mother is right here.
Yes, she is. Pura vida.
Pura vida. Ciao.
Buen provecho. Ciao. Okay, there he is, ready to eat his breakfast. Tortillas, gallo pinto y huevos fritos.
Y falta el café.
Sí, falta el café. Buen provecho. I hope you enjoyed our video. Everybody have a lovely day.